So today I want to answer a specific question about the units of certain nutrients, okay? When you get into the fat-soluble vitamins, they don't usually use milligrams. They use something called international units. Now, there's a comment on one of my YouTube videos of someone that was concerned about vitamin D, and she didn't want to take 10,000 international units of vitamin D because it sounded so large of an amount, and she wanted to know if that would create a vitamin D toxicity. So I want to differentiate the different units that are used in certain nutrients. You have international units, okay? And then you have milligram or microgram units. So international units are really the potency or concentration of something. So it's a little complex to convert international units to milligrams or micrograms simply because this is the concentration. And this isn't necessarily the concentration, it's the amounts. So you don't need to really be alarmed if you see large amounts of international units, because let me show you something. One international unit of vitamin A is only 0.3 micrograms of retinol. Okay, that is so small. And 0.6 micrograms of beta carotene. Okay, so you can see it's very, very small. Let's just take vitamin D, for example. One international unit of vitamin D equals 0.025 micrograms, not even milligrams. Let's just take, for example, 10,000 international units of vitamin D. What does that really come out to in milligrams? It's going to be 250 micrograms, not milligrams, or 0.25 milligrams. That's a quarter, 1/4 of just one tiny milligram. Okay? So you would need 40,000 IUs of vitamin D to equal one tiny milligram. I mean, 15 minutes in the sun will give you 20,000 IUs of vitamin D. And yes, I just want to bring this point up that even though you can get a lot of IUs of vitamin D from sun, your body will buffer it to prevent your body from ever becoming toxic versus consuming certain foods or supplements. You could overdo it with vitamin D. But I always recommend taking vitamin D with vitamin K2. Vitamin K2 works with D3 to help mobilize calcium and keeping it from going in the wrong place. But you would have to consume a lot of vitamin D3 to create hypercalcemia, by the way. It's not very common, and you would have to consume it over a long period of time. But 10,000 IUs is really not that significant, especially if you're taking K2. Now, what are some of the symptoms of hypercalcemia? That's too much calcium in the blood. High blood pressure, dehydration, decreased appetite, irritability, fatigue, and weakness. And by chance that you ever had too much calcium in the blood or vitamin D toxicity, it is so simple to fix it and reverse it, because all you do is you stop taking vitamin D for a while and everything reverts to where it was. So I just wanted to bring this point up because I've had several people ask me about this amount and is it that toxic? The answer is no, it's not. Thanks for watching. So to prevent me from running out of content, I have a new survey. I want to find out what you are interested in. So please fill it out. The link's down below.